What up, it's We Make Best, back with part 2 of a guide to every deck in Classic Constructed, and today it's Isylander. Isylander is an ice wizard that looks to disrupt the opponent while chipping away at their life total until she can commit to the kill at instant speed with arcane damage. Isylander's standard loadout is Coronet Peak, Fiendel's Spring Tunic, Ironhide Gauntlets or Metacarpus nodes for the gloves, and Storm Striders. Waning Moon is the only weapon used by Isylander and is detrimental to her playstyle. The disruption she provides comes in the form of Frostbite tokens and the ability to play blue cards at instant speed from her arsenal due to her hero ability. Because of this, Isylander decks typically run 40 to 50 blues in their deck. Cards like Insidious Chill, Amulet of Ice, Aether Icebane, and her Helmet Coronet's Peak give her access to multiple ways to make her opponent discard cards to win out on pure card advantage. Cards like Channel Lake Frigid, Blizzard, and Hypothermia help stop wide combat chains or can even end the opponent's turns on the spot. Polar Blast and Cold Snap are super efficient arsenal targets as they can be cast off 1 blue during the opponent's turn, allowing you to draw a card, give the opponent a Frostbite, and be able to activate Waning Moon all off a single blue pitch. Lastly, for the blues, cards like Aether Hail and Ice Bolt give you the arcane damage and chip to push for the kill, but also double up as ice cards to give your opponent an extra Frostbite on top. Icelanders commonly run high value attack actions like Enlightened Strike and Command and Conquer to play on their own turn. The attack actions do a lot of work chipping the opponent down to kill range. Isylander also has access to Storm Striders, giving her the option to shoot the opponent from anywhere around 8 to 12 damage when used in combination with her Arsenal card and Waning Moon, making her surprisingly hard to race. Storm Striders effectively lets you take an extra turn as they allow Isylander to attack the opponent on her own turn, arsenal a blue damage spell, and blast the opponent in response to anything they want to try and play. Some of the big strengths of Isylander: Islander's disruption through discard and tax effects can make it very hard for opponents to present strong turns of their own, allowing Isylander to keep the tempo for majority of the game. Isylander is also able to deal arcane damage at instant speed. This allows her to punish opponents for spending extra resources that are trying to play through her taxing effects. She also has the ability to present meaningful turns off of just 2 card hands, using attack actions like Enlightened Strike and Command and Conquer, or even being able to play a 1 card hand by just using Coronet's Peak. Also, since her damage is split between physical and arcane, it can be really tricky for the opponents to correctly choose their equipment. The main weaknesses of Isylander are: if your opponent is able to deny you an arsenal card by forcing her to block out with her whole hand, you fall behind in the game really quick, since you won't be able to cast any disruptive effects at instant speed until you get back to your turn and set up an arsenal. She also has troubles dealing with very big attacks that require no setup, as there is no opportunity to tax the opponent before they attack. Aside from the standard Isylander deck, there is a popular, more attack action heavy variation that Micheal Hamilton popularized when he won the US Nationals. Seeming as though Isylander starts at 36, the deck contains Scar for a Scar, Fiendel's Fighting Spirits, and Wounded Bull, all very above rate cards when on lower life. These let you turn the corner and get the opponent low enough for a Storm Striders combo. Thanks for tuning in to our Isylander quick guide. Let us know in the comments who you want to see next.